from Rhythm and Tunes Piano School, and I had a couple of minutes and thought I would come on here briefly today and just share a couple of little things that are going on or have been going on in the studio this week. So I am hoping that you can hear me and the sound is loud and clear. I might just double check that I have changed the sound settings and that the microphone is on. So just bear with me for a moment while I do that. Hope you're well and enjoying your Saturday afternoon. It was meant to be really hot here in Adelaide today, but I think the cool change may have come through a little bit earlier than we thought, so it's actually quite pleasant. So just enjoying a fairly lazy Saturday afternoon today after a full teaching load this morning. So it looks like everything's okay. So yeah, I just titled this live just a couple of celebrations. I am always asking students how they're feeling about their music and, you know, what was the best thing about their week. And so I get lots of fabulous stories and enjoy sharing those with you. So I guess one conversation I had yesterday was with a mum and a girl who have been coming, always forget exactly how long, but longer than a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years, and they're re-enrolling for next year and happy to take the free term offer that I offer at this time of the year. If you enrol for the whole year, if you're happy to give me a commitment for the whole entire year, then you receive a whole term for free. So I was having a conversation with this family, and I said to this student, I said, well, what do you really love about it? What do you really love about this way of learning, this way of processing music? And the first thing that fell out of her mouth, which I really loved, was it's just fun. You know, for a teenage girl to say that about her piano playing, you know, there must be something right about the methodology we're using here. So she said, it's just fun. I said, what else? She says, well, I just love that I can learn these songs so quickly and it doesn't take me long. And the amount of time that she invests into learning the songs, she reaps the reward of that tenfold. So I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that was the general impression that I got from her. So she just loves it, and she just, her mum said that she sits down and she plays for her family and friends, and she gets a lot of praise and encouragement, and they're very much surprised that she can play without music and play so many pieces without music, because a lot of people their background is only being able to play with music in front of them. So they do get surprised when a child or even an adult can sit down and they can play 30, 40, 50, 60 pieces from memory without, needing to say, sorry, I left my music at home. So that was a really lovely conversation to have with that family. I had another mum tell me, it might have been this morning, that the school had given her son some sheet music. I think it was for Advanced Australia Fair, and he just had to, I think, accompany some of his classmates singing it, and so that was no problem for him. And I just feel as though these students are equipped with such a broad range of musical skills that they could just pick up some sheet music that the school has given them and decode it, decipher it, and be able to sit and accompany their classmates singing. So that was really pretty awesome as well. And similar story from a class the other night. I actually get surprised because these kids sometimes they don't tell me they're doing this. I have no idea. I'm just working my way through the curriculum week by week, and working on the music that's inside the curriculum mostly. But at some point, obviously, after they've learnt these 30 to 50 songs from memory, we do progress through a reading program. It never turns into a reading-based program ever. It's always playing-based and decoding and memorising. But he was also given a piece of music at school, and he had completely, been able to decipher that. And, he's a beginner reader as well. So even beginner readers, once you've been through this methodology, you're able to decipher and decode really quite complex rhythm, pitch from the top of the stave to the bottom of the stave, and treble and bass, and it's just, I don't know, so rewarding to to see these results. So I am absolutely thrilled with those few conversations that I've had this week. I had my music on steroids ladies on Wednesday morning, and one of the things that we were talking about was that whole idea of motor planning, getting that independence between your fingers, and just being able to know exactly what to do and how to do it. And I think I've explained before, it's the same process that we would use to learn how to drive a car. So the way that the analogy that I use when people, are feeling as though they want to be able to do something faster than what, their brain's actually allowing them to do, is this idea of building a road through a forest. And so if we had to do that, and we had all of this dense bushland and forest and jungle to work our way through, the first time through to build that road would take an incredible amount of resources and energy and equipment and machinery, and so much heavy lifting to actually create a pathway through that forest. The second time through, it would still be a bit of a bumpy journey. It would be a dirt road and, lots of gravel and bumps along the way, but it would be a little bit smoother than, actually having to cut down all the trees and all of that. The third time through, once the bitumen's been laid, it's just like a super highway, isn't it? So that's a little bit how I see. I'm no neuroscientist, but just having worked with people over the years, I feel like that's what's happening. So when we're trying to create these new neural pathways in our brain, and the neurons are trying to connect, then it takes a lot of energy and resources initially. But rest assured, it's not like that forever. And the more obviously that you do it, the better you get at it, and eventually it becomes like a super highway, and your fingers really are just dancing their way around the keyboard, and it's, very exciting. I get very excited watching the progress. I've actually got a child at the moment who, oh my gosh, the difference is night and day between their ability to motor plan their fingers around the keyboard. It is the most almost magical thing to watch, and I'm just the luckiest teacher to be able to witness all of that. And so there you go. Just thought I'd jump on today and let you know all of that. And if you've got any celebrations yourself, just feel free to post below. I'll email this shortly with a date for my next free introductory session, and hopefully I will meet you then online on Zoom if you are interested in finding out any more about this process, how it works, why it is so clever. I just had another memory pop into my head. I had a mum, and this mum's been coming for 5 years, and she's been learning, as she's got a background in music, and she has commented to me over the years that she's learnt more coming through these lessons just as a coach for her child than she ever did as a kid, getting lessons directly. And I showed her something this morning, and she's standing behind my right shoulder, and she's looking at it, and she's going, wow. She just, I said, and I looked at her and I said, I know. I know. Oh, dear. Yeah, anyway, it's awesome. It's fantastic. It's fun. It's amazing. And you got to get some of it. You got to have what they're having. So by all means, get in touch on this page if you are interested in reconnecting with your music. So take care for now, though. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you on here next time. Take care. Bye.